Wide receiver Brett Swain, a seventh-round draft pick, got great mileage out of his short career in Green Bay in so many ways. Began in the summer of 2008.
You didn't play with Brett Favre, but you were part of a tumultuous summer. I would imagine as a rookie on the outside looking in at the split between the Packers and Brett Favre, that training camp in 2008. What do you recall?
I just remember my first practice going into the field, and they were chanting, "We want Brett, we want Brett," and I was just like, "Well, my name's Brett." So I remember Aaron, saying something after that practice. He said, "Brett Swain got a lot of attention today." So I remember that first part of training camp, and that was a pretty big deal. So I'll always remember that. And one thing that I've learned on a Super Bowl winning team is that you got to be comfortable feeling uncomfortable. So we really painted a great picture that year, and when it was your time to be called on, it was your opportunity to step up. So you had to make sure that you were ready for that, and that team was ready for anything that was thrown out our way, and we made the adjustments, and we got through that.
What's your greatest memory of that season?
I mean, there's a lot of great memories. I remember I had a pretty good game in Atlanta, and that was something that meant a lot to me. I remember it was during the season, and that was a big game for me because that was a good connection between Aaron and I, because I was a number 5 receiver, and we just started bringing out the Big 5 package again. It wasn't something that was around for a while, so we brought back the Big 5 package, and I was able to get on the field with some great players and great receivers, and I was able to make some catches and have some big plays in that game. And so every 4 games we had a quarter of a season, and we had to make sure that we were making our adjustments on within these quarters. I also remember we had to get to 9 wins. I mean, it's very important to get to 9 wins if you're trying to make to the playoffs. So once you get to 9, you see where you're at, and then we have to make the goals moving forward from that.
You were the last team to make the playoffs.
The Packers, as road warriors, went on to win the Super Bowl. Brett got a chance to contribute in the big game, and the experiences he had in green and gold are lessons he imparts today to the young people he coaches and advises as a life coach back in Carlsbad, California. Okay, Brett Swain played with Aaron Rodgers, won a Super Bowl, and made lifelong friends. Not bad for a 7th-round draft pick who had a relatively short stay in Green Bay.